Welcome you all to Math Bridges Fun with Math. It's exploring math through stories and integrating math with literature. This helps to build conceptual understanding of math skills through illustration. Literature provides a connection between the real-world experience and highly structured discipline of mathematics. Let's see what's the story and how we are going to connect it with the literature. The story which we are going to read about is 100 Hungry Ants, which was written by Elinor Pinczes. It's a story about a group of 100 ants that are traveling in a hurry to a picnic under the direction of the smallest ant. And let's see what happens and how it is connected to math. 100 Hungry Ants. This book is available online. You can purchase it or you can download the PDF one and you can read it. Here, the teachers, what they can do, they can make the children to read this passage. The lines, whatever has been, it's a pictorial one, picture-based one, where the picture has been there. And the story, it's a very simple English language where they can read the story and they can underline the important terms. If they want to know the meaning of that, they can take help of teacher or else they can look into the dictionary. Here, you can see all the 100 ants. They are traveling in a hurry to a picnic. They are going in a single line. 100 ants were singing and marching in a row. We are going to a picnic. Hey, and hey, dee ho. All the ants were going in a single line. Suddenly, see the smallest ant. Stop, said the littlest ant. We are moving way too slow. Some food will be long gone unless we hurry up. So, with 2 lines of 50, we would get there soon. I know. See the small little ant, it's guiding them. It's acting like a leader over here. 2 lines of 50. You can see here 2 lines of 50. That means it is 2 into 50. There itself you can connect, or else let the children read the full story first. Then you can integrate with math how it's going on. But you can make them to underline this one first. So under the leadership of smallest ant, now all the ants race here and there, up, down, and to and fro. There'll be lots of yummies for our hungry tummies. A, he, and hey, do. Now they started making into 2 lines of 50. Now you can see here all the 100 ants, they made it into 2 lines of 50 so that they can walk and they can reach the place very soon. You can make the children to read. 100 ants were singing and marching in 2 rows. We are going to a picnic. Hey and hey, hi, dee ho. Again, the little ant, it will think that we are moving too slow. So it will get one more idea. What it will say now, we'll hurry up. We'll make 4 lines of 25 so that we can read soon. You can make the children to read the story or you can narrate the story. It's up to you how you want to go it. Now again, all the ants started discussing and they started making now 4 rows of 25. They're moving here and there and they are trying to make 4 rows now. Now they break into 4 rows of 25. You can see here 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 rows here, 25, so that they can reach the picnic spot soon and can have their food. You can make the children to read this. 100 ants were singing and marching in 4 rows. We are going to a picnic. Hey and hi, dee ho. Now, again the littlest ant, it stops. Stop! Screamed the littlest ant. We are moving way too slow. Lots of food will long be gone unless we hurry up. So, with 5 lines of 20, we will get there soon, I know. Now, you can make the children to read it and you can ask the other child to explain it, or else silent reading also can be done. Again, they all race up to and fro here and there, up and down, and they want to make 5 lines of 20 now. 100 ants were singing and marching in 5 rows. We are going to a picnic. Hey and he, dee ho. You can see here 5 rows of 20 ants they made and they want to go to the picnic. Again, the littlest ant, it thinks we are moving way too slow. So it wants all the ants to hurry up. So now it wants to make 10 lines of 10 so that they can reach soon. Again, they'll race here and there. Then they want to make 10 lines of 10. So at last, all the 100 ants were singing and marching in 10 rows. At last, we are at the picnic. Hey and hey dee ho, all the ants had reached the picnic. You can see here the plate, the mat, the picnic spot, and see what will happen now. Now all the ants reach the picnic spot. You can see here the littlest ant, what it's saying. Stop. Yep, the littlest ant. We have traveled way too slow. There's no food for us to eat. You took so long with Rose. How smart the ant is. All the ants raced here and there, up, down, and to and fro. There are not any yummies for our growling tummies. Oh no! All the ants are screaming. You can see here there is no food at all. 99 ants were swarming from each and every row in hot pursuit of one little ant who quickly turned to go. It's not all my fault, you know. You can see here all the 99 ants are here and the one small littlest ant here, the leader ant, and it's running and going. It's so funny. Children enjoy reading this story and they remember it so well. So based on this, your teacher can ask the questions. You can see here as a recap, based on the story, 100 hungry ants. So first one row of 100 they could not reach. So they made two rows of 50. Later four rows of 25 so that they want to reach soon. Later they made 5 rows of 20 and at last 10 rows of 20 and they reached the picnic spot. So children can visualize there itself how it is happening. And based on this you can give different numbers for the children where they can form if the aunts are going to the picnic or the friends are going to the picnic. Based on the situation you can change and you can give ideas to the kids. You can create a storyboard. Design a storyboard like this and ask the kids to visualize the story and ask them to arrange the 100 ants in different ways pictorially, or else they can write it and show you, or else in the mathematical form. You can give an open question like, if you were the author, if you are going to write a book like this of the same kind, it can be 60 ants, 20 ants or 10 ants. Ask them how they will be arranging. How they will arrange, ask them to show it pictorially and also in the mathematical form. It enables the child to think out of the box and to rearrange the given ants in different ways. This story, 100 Hungry Ants, will enable us to plan so many activities on different topics. You can see here, like it has been shown, you can make it as an ant grouping activity can be done, or like a ant hill game. You can have a dice and you can roll the dice and place the numbers also they can learn. Array. It is used to show the objects which can be arranged in rows and columns also. How the ant will go on find its food. You can give the small numbers and you can ask them to find the array of the given numbers. Counting ants, you can make the stickers of the ants or some pictorial form. They can count numbers like 1 to 10, 1 to 20, backward counting, forward counting also can be done. And integrating with English, the vocabulary, whatever they are getting over here in the topic, the lesson, you can underline the verbs, what are the verbs they have learned there. You can make a small worksheet for the verbs. And this can be used for multiplication as well as division also, this story where rows and columns have been made. Multiplication facts can be written and also the division facts also can be written, and it can be taken for value education also, like how qualities of a leader, or else how they can do the work faster, how the ants are so disciplined. This kind of values also we can inculcate in the children. Like you can make ant puppets as discussed. Arrays also can be made. Ant hills, like integrating with art also it can be done. Marching ant maze, it is in order to develop the logical thinking skills. And multiplication cards can be given. How it can be arranged, like grouping 2 by 3 or 4 by 5 into rows and columns, it can be done. And picnic 10 frames also, like only the 10 numbers. Roll the dice, all the ants are going to the picnic, they can count. You can give the number names and the numbers also. Counting and writing the numbers also can be done. We can design like factors and multiples also, it can be considered. This story can be taken for that also. Multiplication, division, any topic you can think on that one. You can integrate with any topic of maths. This book, 100 Hungry Ants, to how many different aspects we can correlate. Let's see now. You can see here counting based on the grade of the students. You can take counting numbers like 100, 1 to 100 numbers or 1 to 50 numbers. How you want to take, you can consider. Grammar part, As it's integrating with the literature, you can consider here the nouns, adjectives, prepositions, whatever we are getting based on the level of the students. You can consider the grammar part, and they can frame their own sentences also. Art also can be taken, like making ant puppets can be made, or ant hills can be made. The other any aspects which you find, you can correlate it to art too. Patterns, in how many different ways these ants have rearranged themselves. They can see different patterns over here. Values, how ants are highly disciplined, how they go in a single row, how they help each other. The values also we can inculcate in children, and we can correlate it to division as well as multiplication also. You can take division facts and multiplication facts by grouping. Grouping can be considered over here. And reading, this is one of the most important factor. Reading the story where they learn the language, it's very important. Reading can be done, and it can be correlated to factors and also arrays, arranging them in rows and columns. And creative writing, when you are asking them to design a storyboard, there you can ask them, if you were the author, you can consider it to be as 10 ants or 12 ants or 15 ants, or if the grade is some 5th, they can consider it to be as 120 ants or whatever it is. They can create their own storyboard. So creative writing also can be developed through this story. Hope this video is helpful for you all, to the teachers as well as for students also, and hope you enjoy watching the video. Thank you all for watching the video and encouraging me. Meet you all in the next math story video.